You are now live from the Talking Smack Sports Show. You are now tuned in to the sports world. Your topics are hot, stating the facts and your opinions. Who is the best state you claim? Leave your name, talk smack, and run game. You feel me? You feel me? You are now tuned in to the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. Yeah.
Hey, family, friends, people. I want to welcome y'all to the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. My name is Ruben, aka DJ Lover. I want to welcome you to this morning edition here in San Antonio, Texas, April 20th, 2020. I know it's been a rough 2020 start, especially with the passing of the great Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace. He was one of great individual. A great basketball player on the floor as well. May he rest in peace. And I know with all the issue going on with the COVID-19, hopefully everybody out there is staying safe, staying clean, following the guidelines from the government officials. All we can do is hope day by day. Hopefully everything gets back to normal so we can start being together as one, as American people here in the great state of the United States of America. I want to give a big shout out here to Michael Mendes, aka Slow Mo, for the intro theme song for the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. Make sure you check him out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Slow Mo, aka Michael Mendes, up and coming artist, got some hot tracks out there. Make sure you show the love, like his page, share the page. Once again, I want to welcome you out to the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. This is the show we talk all the smack from all the sports, all the football players, basketball players, anything on your mind. Let your voice be heard. This is your show. We got the hotline open 24/7. You can call the number down below at 1-888-534-8333. That hotline is open 24/7. Let your voice be heard. If there's a certain topic you want me to talk about in the future shows, let your voice be heard. If there's a certain topic that you feel like you disagree with me on, let your voice be heard. Don't be shy. It's the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. The show where we talk all the smack out of all the individuals who want to talk, man. Let your voice be heard. I want to give a big shout out to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is the future of the Dallas Cowboys. I feel he's going to lead us to the Super Bowl. He just needs to sign that contract. Just take what's given to him from the Jerry Jones and his son, Stephen Jones. Just take the contract, Dak. Go out there and show the money, whatever money you're asking for. There's so many rumors out there, 40 mil, 45 mil, you want 38 mil, you want the 30, who knows what you want. All I know is sign the contract for the 33 mil that's been offered. Go out there and show us some, at least take us to an NFC championship game. Let alone we haven't even got to Super Bowl, so if you want to get the 40 mil or even the 38 mil that's being rumored around there, go prove it. Go show us. But you're a quarterback, so I'm going to follow you. I'm going to believe in you. I'm going to give you my support. I feel like you're going to take us to the Super Bowl. Big contract or no big contract at all. You're our guy. You're the leader as for the time being, so you got my support. Dak Prescott, Super Bowl bound, Dallas Cowboys. On that note, I want to give a big shout out here to Modelo, the king of beers. So remember, don't fold, stay gold, drink it cold, drink Modelo. It's the way to go. Remember that when you're in the beer aisle and you're thinking about what to drink for the weekend or just for the weekday, stay bold, don't fold, drink it cold, drink Modelo. It's the way to go. Once again, so we're at the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. So the first topic of the day, let alone the Dallas Cowboys have the number 17 pick, and there is talks that they might go out there and maybe select Tua out of Alabama. Tua Tagovailoa out of Alabama. If he's still there, most likely he won't be there, but who knows? But there's also talks that they might get Jalen Hurts, the homegrown Texas-bound Jalen Hurts, at a Chattanooga High. Played Chattanooga High School football down there behind his dad as the coach. So who knows? They might bring him in as a homegrown bound to take over the spot of Dak Prescott. Who knows? There's also been talk that they might trade the number 17 pick to the Jets to pick up a nice safety in Jamal Adams out of New York from the New York Football Jets. Who knows? You know, so many scenarios out there. But I feel Dak's our guy. Let's stay with Dak. We got Zeke. I don't know, you're on that big contract that he got. He's got to show up this year. Amari Cooper signed a big extension with the Cowboys. Hopefully Van Der Esch comes back like the real Van Der Esch when we first drafted him. Hopefully prayers to Van Der Esch. Hopefully he's back on track with that neck shirt that he occurred last season. He had to miss the remainder of the season. So hopefully he comes back strong. Jalen Smith, another year under his belt. We bringing in Gerald McCoy, defensive end, along with DeMarcus Lawrence. We'll see if he can bring back that Gerald McCoy back in his Tampa Bay Buccaneer days. We'll see. Who knows? The future looks bright though here with the Cowboys. Hopefully we got to get through this as Americans with the COVID-19. We can get through it together. Social distancing. If you don't need to go anywhere, stay home. That's the best place to be. So first topic of the day: who's gonna be the better QB draft prospect in the NFL? Is it gonna be Jalen Hurts, or do you got Tua Tagovailoa as the better QB prospect? In my eyes, my opinion, I mean everybody's got their opinion, but in my opinion, in my eyes, I feel like Jalen Hurts, who's versatile. He's a great accuracy. He has great vision. He's got great speed, and best of all, in my eyes, I feel he's a great leader. I feel like he can lead a team. He can put a team behind his back and lead them to the. So I'm gonna let you view a clip of Tua Tagovailoa. A couple of highlights throughout his college career. We'll let you see for your own eyes.
We're just trying to get him ready for anything. Loading up and firing for Jerry Judy. No, I beg your pardon. It's Ruggs and unless you're going to the sack, he had push. Do it. Deep on the sideline. Devontae Smith, who catches everything. Touchdown, Alabama. 64 yards to number 6. With Matt Ryan this morning, college kids will tend to think that's pretty cool. Here's Tagovailoa throwing wide open, caught, touchdown! Devontae Smith with a score. Intelligent, creative. Here's the left-hander, Tua Tagovailoa. Down the sideline, touchdown. Well,
around these parts, they want to dominate. Nick Saban even said it this week. Tagovailoa fires one deep. Wide open is Ruggs. Henry Ruggs will not be caught.
throw complete behind Devontae Smith. He still made the catch, and he is gone. Touchdown, Alabama. Gonna go long sideline. Get it. Touchdown, Ruggs. This time he comes up.
So that was Tua Tagovailoa's highlights. He's real quick with the ball. He can run. He can throw. Great proficient passer. He can escape the pocket. So draft experts and teams don't have their hands full on who to decide who to pick. So that was his highlight. I'm going to leave you on a little other highlights from Jalen Hurts. Check them out.
Jeremiah Hall in front of Trey Sermon. Hurts keeps. No signal yet of a touchdown.
After further review, number 1 has possession of the ball beyond the goal line, therefore it's a touchdown.
20 guys were being recruited by D1 schools. That's pretty much factual. Deep throw, wide open. CeeDee Lamb, a touchdown. Busted defense. Mayfield and Murray, the belief is Hurts and Rodgers not as good a deep ball thrower as the previous two. Houston rushes force and twisting up front, well blocked by this new offensive line. Trey Sermon sneaks out, leaps up and over, goes out of bounds as he went over Kadarian Smith. The 3 passing on third down in the opening half. Plenty of time, a quick slant, the completion. Charleston Rambo lunging for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 2 catches for the freshman Hazelwood. In his collegiate debut, Hurts running away from the pressure from Graham Stewart, and he leaps into the end zone for an Oklahoma touchdown.
Defense as the game goes on. Allen Brooks again to the backfield. Hurts straight drive. Got time. Goal
is already his night. Down to 7, 10th play of the drive. First time look, throws, touchdown. 10th in the first half, and he's going back to the 10th, I can guarantee you. And that means Jalen Hurts, the guy who won all but 2 of the games that he started and was replaced at halftime of the national championship game on January 8th, comes in to take over for the guy that won that game. Sets his feet, now starts to use his feet. Throws on the run. Touchdown, Judy.
George at 15 inside the Chick-fil-A red zone. Jalen calls his own number. He runs to the 10. He's running to the 5. He is to the goal line. He is in. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Alabama to take the lead with a minute 4 remaining in the ball game. Alabama wins. Alabama wins. And for all that he has.
So those were those highlights from Jalen Hurts, another great quarterback. They're both great quarterbacks. They're both winners. Great speed, both guys. Great arm accuracy. Great vision, both guys. Bigger body. You got to give it to Jalen Hurts though, especially going to the NFL. You got to have that big body, a great mind spirit. Tua has been injury prone with his college career. But I just feel leadership wise, Hurts, you got to get a nod to Hurts. I feel like he's gonna have a great NFL career. I feel like he's destined to have a great NFL career. He's a warrior. All he knows how to do is win. In my opinion, in my eyes, I feel like Jalen Hurts, who's versatile. He's a great accuracy. He has great vision. He's got great speed. And best of all, in my eyes, I feel he's a great leader. I feel like he can lead a team. He can put a team behind his back and lead them to the promised land. They'll follow under his wing, and he can guide them to be winners. I mean, coming into his in his college career, that's all he knew how to do was win. Coming from his high school days back down in Chattanooga High School, being the all-time passing leader at his high school, then transitioning to the college football level, taking Alabama in his first year to the national title game, winning the SEC championship as a freshman. All he knows how to do is win. Jalen Hurts. He's got great speed. He has great vision. I know he's had a couple of bad games throughout his college careers, but hey, who doesn't? Jalen Hurts, as you know, during the championship game against Georgia, he was struggling. Second half comes, they put in the sensational freshman. Nick Saban came with the decision to put in the sensational freshman in Tua Tagovailoa. He replaced Jalen Hurts in the second half of the national championship game. Can you believe that? Can you imagine what the feeling Jalen Hurts was feeling inside of being benched for a freshman? But then again, it's a team game. It's a team game. But as a football player himself, I mean, he's human. I mean, I bet he was boiling inside. He was furious inside, angry. Who wouldn't be? But either way, Tua came in, played a hell of a game against a tough Georgia football team. But hey, they had no film on Tua Tagovailoa. They had no studies on Tua. Of course, he was going to come in, dominate, make good, accurate passes. He looked sensational. He made that decision by Saban one of the best decisions that Saban has ever done in his head coaching career. Let alone Nick Saban is one of the greatest college coaches ever coached a game in college football. A great winner, great role model. Well, who wouldn't want to play for Nick Saban? But Tua came in towards the end of before he made that big pass. He was sacked. He was sacked. He held on the ball too long. He was scrambling when it was going backward instead of going forward. The Georgia Bulldogs got a big sack on Tua, and they thought that was it. Which in most games that is it. But then again, it ain't over till it's over. As long as there's time on that clock, the game is never over. So on the next play, he comes and fires a nice, good rocket pass over the top, over a Georgia defender, into the winning arms of his receiver to win the game for the national championship. Can you believe it? He's a god now. Tua ends up starting the next year. Saban said he was going to go back and forth with a QB between Hurt and Tua. Even Saban himself knew it was going to be a big decision because he knew the intangibles Hurts has. He knows how the fight inside him, the winner mentality that he has. Saban knew that. That's why it was hard for Saban to make that decision the following year if he was going to go with Tua, who got Alabama the championship against Georgia, but then again it was Hurts who got him there. So Hurts did struggle. He had to get replaced by Tua. But hey, who knows if Hurts who knows if in the second half Hurts would have turned it up. You know, it's about making adjustments. It's about clearing your mind. I mean, we're all humans, you know. You clear your mind, you get back on track, you stay focused. For all we know, Hurts could have came back in the second half and dominated and took control of that game. But, you know, we'll never know. All we know is that Nick Saban put in Tua Tagovailoa, the freshman. He came in, he saved the day for Alabama, you know, and that tends to happen. So the following year, Tua starts the year for Alabama, and he does decent. Saban goes back to Hurts, back to Tua, back to Hurts, and all of a sudden, Saban stays with Tua, you know, which was a good decision. You know, freshman, sensational sophomore. Now he was a freshman the following year, comes in as a sophomore, leading Alabama team once again, a tough talent Alabama team with talent all around, from the offensive side of the ball to the defensive side of the ball, from the head coaches on the sideline. They're all stacked up. But there was a game against Clemson. Where there was a game, I take that back, there was a game against Georgia. Once again, Georgia in the SEC championship game where Tua goes down with an injury. And guess whose number's called upon? That's the great Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts comes in after the bad negative response he has got from reporters, from NCAA experts of college analysts, saying that Hurts was bad for a team, bad teammate, the way he reacted of being benched behind a sophomore. But Tua came in, he threw those distractions to the side, and all he knows how to do is win. He came in, won the game, made some great passes, scrambled away from the pocket when the pocket collapsed, went and scored, got the Alabama Crimson Tide the victory over the Georgia Bulldogs to keep that season alive for a national championship. And let alone they went on that year as well when Tua got inputted back into the lineup. And that year they went on to win the national championship with Tua. The following year, Jalen Hurts goes to Oklahoma. He transfers to Oklahoma knowing that, he wants to be the starter, because that's all he knows how to do is be a starter, be number one, be a winner. He goes to Oklahoma, leads the Oklahoma Sooners all the way into a playoff berth, finishes second in the Heisman Trophy can behind Joe Burrow, another sensational quarterback. Joe Burrow at LSU. He finishes second in his first year at Oklahoma. He finishes second. Takes Oklahoma to the Final Four of the playoff. Yeah, they get crushed by LSU in the Heisman candidate Joe Burrow, but he played his tail off. He played his butt off all year with the Oklahoma Sooners. So now we come here to the NFL draft. In my eyes, I feel he has great leadership skills. He can lead a team to the promised land. I feel like he has some Donovan McNabb in him. Donovan McNabb, a great scrambler, big body, can throw on the run, and all around. I just feel like he has great leadership skills. I feel like he can take a team behind him, lead them to the promised land, as opposed to Tua, little smaller. Tua Tagovailoa is quick. He's got a great arm as well. He has great vision as well. But as a leader, I feel Hurts wins in that category. And I feel like teams out there are underestimating Jalen Hurts if they pass on him. There's a lot of great quarterbacks out there, from Joe Burrow. Then you got Justin Fields. And then you got out there Justin Herbert out of Oregon. There's a lot of great quarterbacks out there. And of course, Tua Tagovailoa. And you got Jalen Hurts. It's going to be a great QB class coming out this year in the draft. But better prospect, who you got, Tua or Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts, in my eyes, will have a better career. I see him as a Donovan McNabb, who had a great career but wasn't able to get over to get that Super Bowl. You know, he got to the Super Bowl with Terrell Owens. I feel like they could have won that match against the New England Patriots. A little bit of bad play call and maybe a lot of bit of miscommunication with him and Terrell Owens going back at it, not playing a team game, that kind of cost him. But I feel he has the tangibles like a Donovan McNabb, Jalen Hurts, and he's got great vision. He knows how to see the field. He's got a great mind. All he knows how to do is win. Coming out of Chinaville up in Texas, near the Houston area. You know, and what great story if the Cowboys were to select him, coming out of homegrown Texas, coming in and playing for the Dallas Cowboys up in Arlington. You know, what a dream come true for Jalen Hurts himself. You know, he's had a rough way of coming here from where he started back in Chinaville in the Houston area, a tough suburb in Houston area, Chinaville High, going to Alabama, being on top, getting benched in the national title game. The freshman sensation and Tua winning the game from him, that he got his team there. And in the following year, losing the job once and for all to Tua. But then again, having to come and save Alabama when Tua goes down. And then again, having to transfer to Oklahoma, a new environment, new community, new people, new friends, having to make. He's had a rough up and down college career. But in the end, all he knows how to do is win, get his team to an opportunity to compete for championships, and that's what he's done his whole career. Now he's looking to go in the draft, to go to that team to do the same exact thing, and that's win. That's all he knows how to do is win, baby. Tua, in my eyes, better QB prospect. He's got a great arm. He's got great legs. He can run. He can throw. Man, he can even block himself. Tua, a little bit injury prone. I just feel like throughout both of these guys' careers, Hurts has been able to stay on the field. He's had a little minor injuries, but not as to the extent of Tua has had in his college career. I mean, they're both winners. They both know how to win. They're both national championships. They both got over 2,000 passing yards in high school career and in the college career as well. But, you know, they're neck and neck like this. But I feel like Tua does not have enough to get up here with Jalen Hurts leadership skill-wise, I feel. Speed, accuracy, vision, they're still neck and neck with there. But leadership skill-wise and heart, I feel heart, leadership skill-wise, I got to give it to Jalen Hurts as the better QB prospect. I mean, if you disagree, let your voice be heard. Call the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show hotline. Hit the number below. Dial it. The number below is 1-888-534-833. You can also subscribe to the DJ Level 830 fan page, DJ Level 830 on YouTube. Make sure you like the page, comment, subscribe. That way you don't miss out on all the good content that we got coming up from the WWE Fantasy. Cash prizes available. Food prizes available. We got many gifts to give. Also, don't forget about the DJ Lover challenges with the DJ Lover family. And then again, don't forget about the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. As you see, DJ Lover 830. Just type in DJ Lover 830 on the YouTube channel. Press search. Take you right to the DJ Lover page. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe. And then we go from there. So this was the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in on this beautiful Monday morning here in San Antonio, Texas. My name was Ruben, a.k.a. DJ Lover. So let your voice be heard. Who do you think is the better QB prospect? Tua Tagovailoa or Jalen Hurts? Who's going to have a better career in the NFL? Let your voice be heard. This was the Talking Smack Sports Talk Show. Holla.